How's it going, guys? Angus here from Muse. Welcome to a special behind the scenes for November 2019. I can't believe this year is almost over. I don't know where it's gone. I just wanted to give you a little quick behind the scenes on what I'm printing, what I've been working on, and a little bit behind the scenes on the Tronxy incident as well. So we'll start with that. Look, if you haven't seen it, guys, this is the Tronxy DO1. And I recently did a review and a video, but really it wasn't much of a review because this machine did not have thermal runaway protection enabled, and it actually could have caught fire. I did have an actual failure during a print, and it kept heating and heating. Luckily, it was right at the end. So I made a video, and of course, Tronxy saw it and freaked out somewhat, and tried to kind of pressure me to take the video down, which I didn't. And I replied to them saying how serious it was. So how I feel it went down is the person I was talking to is like the sales rep, and they don't understand what thermal runaway protection is. And then obviously went down the line a bit more, and like the people who actually know what it is realized how much of a big deal it was that you know, a reviewer they sent a machine to could have had their machine burst into flames, which would have been much worse. So they have updated all their machines now to have it enabled, and rolled out new firmware for people who already have the Tronxy DO1 and other similar machines. And the updating process was really quite easy. All you need to do is get an SD card, specially formatted with the right files, plug it in with the machine off, power it on, and it just does it, which is really cool. So, look, it doesn't excuse the fact that these machines haven't had thermal runaway protection for so long, because people have picked up on it and Tronxy didn't do anything. But I am really happy that they took it seriously after a bit of, you know, prodding and actually went forward and did implement it. And I've tested it and it works good on DO1, so I'll be doing an updated video on that. Anyway, next is the Crowley CR10 V2. Now, over here, you see this bad boy printing away. I fitted this with a 1mm nozzle. So I'm printing right now this mask, this low poly mask with 0.6mm layers with a 1mm nozzle, and it's 2 hours total, which is crazy. So I'm going to be putting a few things in like large scale nozzle, like this benchy, which doesn't look too bad for a 1mm nozzle. So that's a bit of a fun video. And I'll be doing an update on the artillery Sidewinder X1. A lot of people were following up on me with that machine, wondering, you know, how it compares to the CR10 version 2. I've done a few mods to it. So first and foremost, the layer inaccuracies I was getting, I think, were because of these couplers. I think they're called Oldham couplers. They allow for, if the rod's maybe a little bit bent, for that sort of skewing motion not to be translated into the axis. But I think they were putting in some layer drifting. So I've just removed them completely, and now it's just back to basics, mounting the threaded rod nut on, not threaded rod, Acme nut onto the Acme screw. And I've moved the spool holder just off to the side for now. I might put it on a separate spool holder completely. And the big upgrade was a new control board down here. So this was the old one. And it was this connector that was giving me all the trouble. And if you look at it, actually, you can actually see how it's actually kind of bowed very slightly in the middle there. And I think that's what was giving me issues. So they sent me a new board, I fitted it, and so far it's printing. I mean, look at that thing go. It is screaming along. It's definitely one of the fastest machines I've got. With a bigger nozzle, I think this thing will be a lot of fun as well. And I'm keen to bring you my updates on this too. So thank you for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this behind the scenes with what I've been working on up here. There is some resin stuff I need to update you on, but that'll be in another upcoming video because it's in a completely different space and I kind of separate it from the rest of the house. But that's going to be pretty exciting. It's got the Pure Poly Phenom, which is massive. Looking forward to bringing you some test prints on that. And any questions, comments, feedback, whatever you like, leave in the comments below. I would absolutely love to see your thoughts, and I'm more than happy to answer any questions you might have. And I really do appreciate your support here on Patreon. I know it's been quiet. It's been since moving. I mean, look at the pile. Look at this. This is a pile of polystyrene packaging. Like, what do you do with it? This is just from taking on a few more machines. So, maybe in the new year I'll be more organized. I appreciate your support. And I look forward to seeing you again very shortly. Catch you later, guys. Bye.